Photoshop. We all like to hate it. Today we're going to do Gemini 3 versus Grok to see which one can do the best Photoshop clone in 30 minutes. So let's start the timer and start with Gemini CLI. All right, I want to create a Photoshop clone that works in a browser. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to say I'm using Gemini, but it's Gemini CLI. So it's I'm using it in my terminal on my laptop, so it can read and write directly in the folder I'm working on. So it's super cool, and it saves me the hassle of copy and pasting code and everything. So it's super cool. All right, so Gemini is finished. I'm gonna see what he said. I've completed the project and will now summarize my work. I've implemented a Photoshop-like clone for the browser with the following features: layer system, non-destructive editing, brush engine, selection tool, transform engine, blending mode, canvas zoom in pan, undo redo, and modern dark UI. How to run: install dependencies, start development server, open provided local URL. Not the IP, but the address. Oh, let's open up a new browser. We got 20 minutes left. All right, unable to connect. That's yuppie. If you're working on a remote server or in a container, local host might not be accessible from. Let's close this one, open a new terminal. Okay, so copy link. Oh, seems like it's working. Oh boy, what is this? What? That doesn't work. All right, let's do a screenshot. Can you fix this? So it's currently checking all the files that it created. This is all the files it created in our folder. The only two things that was there before, three things. We created the screenshot folder to reference screenshots of bugs, the Gemini.md, which is the context file for our project, and I downloaded a skateboarding image to try the Photoshop clone. I have identified the issue. The Tailwind CSS configuration was missing the content path, which prevented the style from being generated. Okay, please refresh your browser. If the UI still appears broken, try restarting your development server. Okay, so we go back, refresh. I'm gonna do a hard refresh. Okay, so still not working. I'm gonna open a new development server. All right, so it's the same. Oh, refresh. Oh, ooh, this is fancy. All right, that's cool. We have a move tool that we don't know yet if it works. A rectangular select marquee tool. Okay, so but there's no lasso tool. There's a brush. Set to white right now, so let's put green. Oh, why doesn't it? What? Oh, so it's. Is it drawing only on inside my selection? I don't get it. Okay, eraser tool works too. What's that? Transform. Oh, transform tool. Okay. We have a zoom tool. Okay, control mouse wheel works. That's cool. This is our color selection, our layers, background. Can add layers. Can we rename them? We can't rename. And we can't move them or reorder them. And there's blending mode. Multiply. Well, yeah. What's that? Oh. Oh, that's the move tool, move up. Meh, I don't really like it. So that's good, we can see, toggle that. So if we say screen, multiply, darken. Okay, so blending modes does not work. Transform tool, rotation. Oh, transform tools work, but that's not how I wanted it to work. Okay. So this is a good beginning. We have still 13 minutes left. So we're gonna reference it. It's called one.png. And I'm gonna start with some positive reinforcement. So that's an excellent first step. There's a couple of bugs right now. First, oh no, I can only draw in a small portion of the canvas. See attached screenshot. What else isn't working? So marquee works. Move tool works. Oh, that's cool. And if I draw, oh, I can go past it. Okay. Eraser works, and transform tool doesn't do anything. Okay. So, I want the ability to rename layers and move them using drag and drop instead of a move up button. Blending modes don't work, and transform tool doesn't do anything. The actual variables in the bottom right panel actually transform them, but we should be able to use the tool to transform. Is there anything else? Layers. Oh yeah, we should be able to import a file. You forgot to add a import image feature. Let's do this. One more. All right, let's go. So this is our new Photoshop tool. We got 5 minutes left. And it doesn't work. Maybe I have to restart. Let's do this. All right, refresh. Does it work? It's not working. Cool. I only see a black background when I load up the page. Help! So now it should work. Oh, we got a, oh, nice. We got 2 minutes left. Okay, import image. Let's go to our import. Oh, it works. Nice. Okay. Okay. It's a bit buggy. If I put outside and I go, oh yeah, it's not destructive when you go outside. Okay, so that's not the best way to handle this, but it's pretty good. And if I do shift, it's the rotation, and control does the same. Okay. So if I do Control Z, doesn't work, but we have an undo button that also doesn't work. God damn. Can we rename it? Okay, we can rename the layer. We can draw. I thought we can. Okay, yeah. Okay, drawing this one. Oh yeah, it's white. Let's select another color. So this works. This works. All right. Selection tool. If I move this. Oh, it's not the bow. It's not. If I select this and only move this. So it moves the whole image, not only the selection. So it's kind of worthless for now. Blending mode, multiply. If we put it on top of everything. Oh, it no. Multiply screen. Oh, it seems to work. Okay. Okay, it works. Blending modes work. Oh, but where are my filters? This is what Gemini gave us. It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. There's a few key things missing, like an export button. That would be really useful. All the features here work pretty good. All the tools, except the move tool, actually moves the image, but it doesn't move the selection when we use the selection tool. But if I copy and paste, nah. You can't copy and paste either. So there's a few things missing. We have a color selection for the brush. We have our layers right there. Undo, redo doesn't work. We can rename the layers. We don't have any preview of the layers though. But we can delete, hide it, Blending modes work. Opacity, I haven't tried it yet. Opacity works. The filters work too, but for some reason there's less than the last time. Also the adjustment, the color adjustment and everything we had before here are now missing, so that sucks a bit. But the move tool works, so pretty good job. Needs a bit of work, but for a 30-minute job, that's actually pretty impressive. So now we're gonna switch to Grok and see how Grok does. All right, so we're now in Grok and we're gonna try to create a Photoshop clone like what we did with Gemini. So first of all, let's go back. Let's go back at the beginning and copy our initial prompt. Copy. Paste. All right, so everything is there. So let's start the, oh, first of all, forgot. With this, we're gonna have to use VS Code since Grok doesn't have a CLI tool. So I'm gonna set the project first. Let's go start the timer and ask Grok. Just to be fair, I'm gonna keep Grok on fast mode, but I could put it on thinking if I wanted, but I want it to be a kind of fair comparison. So let's go. So it recommends the use of Fabric.js. It's an open source object-oriented canvas library specifically designed for interactive image and graphic editing. Oh. Okay, supports layers with built-in transform, blending modes, brush, selection, undo, redo, zoom and pan. Okay. Fine. Okay, high level. Okay, so it gives me everything. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Grok, give me the full code, please. You can split it in different files if you want. Okay, here's a complete working Photoshop clone in the browser using Fabric.js, split into clean modular file for better organization. So it's gonna implement everything we asked. So project structure, index.html, style.css, script.js, fabric.min.js. Save. Let's go to our Grok and index that. Oh, first try. Cool. So we can add images. I'm gonna see if it works. Actually, Grok actually added the option to add image on its first try versus Gemini that just didn't for some reason. It's weird because we were making a Photoshop clone, not a drawing app. Okay, so this worked. Oh, no. Okay, I can undo with Control Z. Undo works. All right. Now, can I move this? I can't move the image. So let's re-import. Okay, how do I move it? What the hell? How am I supposed to move it? With the arrows? I don't get it. Okay. Let's clear the canvas. Yes. Okay. So importing an image worked, but I can move it. So let's do a refresh. Oh, okay. So layers are now on the right. Blending modes are there too. We can add layers. Move tool, brush tool. Cool. Oh, so the settings also disappears when I click other tools. So that's cool. Okay, so first add an image. Yeah, the image and the move tool works. Okay, so if I, that's good. Make it smaller. You can squish it, but if I hit control, it scales. Nice. All right, so that's cool. So move tool works, add image work. That's a big plus. If I do brush tool. Whoa, what the hell? I don't only click. Okay, that's buggy. Let's, oh, what? Okay, let's refresh the page. I can add new layers. Okay, and drawing doesn't work. Okay, size work. Opacity, does opacity work? Opacity works. Okay, that's good news. So this worked too. Let's put opacity back up. Whoa, what the hell? Are filters working? I don't know. Let's add an image. I'm gonna see if the filters are working. Grayscale. Oh, it works. Invert. Why does... What the... Okay, so we still have 13 minutes left. Do a hard refresh. Still doesn't work. Okay. Brush issue is fixed, so that's good. If we add an image, okay. Resize, then click away. That works. Nice. Okay, so that's cool. If we do undo, redo. Damn, redo still doesn't work. Damn. And let's go back. Brush, size, yes. Opacity, yes. Colors, yes. Layers are still not working. Effects are working, but they're still cutting out. Okay, what were the other issues? We're here. So this is our HTML. Okay, this is our index.html. Then we go to style.css remains the same. Script.js, is it over? It's finished. Let's copy, paste. We're at 247. Now we bump it up to 327. Okay, let's try this out. Photoshop clone. Okay, so brush tool. Oh no, it reintroduced the brush bug. Damn. Adding an image. Oh no, not a screenshot. Let's add our image. Okay. That works. Clicking away works. Oh, it added the layers. That's cool. But the brush tool is still bugged out. Oh no. No! Okay, we have time for one last prompt. Brush tool still keeps drawing when I let go of the mouse button. You know what? Let's try with some positivity first. Layers are working. Brush tool still keeps drawing on the button. So that's good. And we can... What? No, it's not working. Boo! All right, so time's almost up. We don't have time for a last prompt. Thank you. So this is our final Photoshop clone. We can add image. Why is it? Okay, we can add image. What? Let's do a hard refresh. So we can add image, resize it, we can rotate it, change the size, change the width, like in any normal transform tool. So that's cool. Then the brush tool is broken, so I'm gonna show it last. But undo works, redo doesn't work, clear canvas works, size of the brushes work, opacity work, colors change work, filters kinda work. Like I can show. If I go to grayscale, it's... Oh, do they work? They were working. Oh yeah. So they work, but they also crop out a part of the image. So that's not a win in my opinion. Brightness, contrast, blur. So these did blur? No, blur cut out too. So these are kind of working, but not really. If I add a second image, let's say put it there, and I use blending mode. If I use multiply, it works, screen works, overlay works, darkens works, lightens. So blending modes are working, which is good. You can toggle on and off layers. You can delete. Oh, you can delete a layer, but there's no prompt. Whoops. There's no preview of what's on the layer, and you can't rename the layer too. And oh, what? Clicking new layer actually makes it disappears. What? Okay, so this is Grok's Photoshop clone, which it came with a version pretty quick, but it's lacking on the tool sides. Key function are not working. I can import an image, that's about it, and transform it. And I can export anything. So that's not a win in my opinion. Compared to what Gemini came with. Interface, much better. I like that it gave itself a title. There's an import. You know what? Let's do a refresh. Import image works. Go back. Oh yeah. Undo, redo. Doesn't work on this version. And if I move this, so I can move the image, I can transform it using this. So I can move, I can transform. If I hold shift, I can rotate it, which is good. It's not super intuitive, but technically it works. Selection tool works, but I can copy and paste anything. And if I select something and I draw in it, it still goes over the edges of the rectangle. Brush tool works, size work. I can change the color too, so it works. There's still this weird glow on the outside of the brush, but yeah, what can you do? Oh, that's the harness, right? If I put the harness, oh yeah, okay. It added the harness slider. Oh, so that's cool. So if I delete this, add another one. Okay, and if I, oh, that's better. I didn't see that it added this. Eraser, there's an eraser, so that's cool. Should have a preview of the size of the eraser, but hey, what are you gonna do? Same thing with the brush tool. There's only the crosshair, but there should be a round. There should be a circle that's previewing the area that's gonna be painted on. But that's pretty cool. That's the transform tool. Does it work with that too? Yeah, scale up, scale down. So that works. Zoom, zoom tool at the bottom. I don't know what it's doing. But if I use control and mouse wheel, I can actually zoom in and out. But it zooms everything. So, oh no, it's not working. It's my browser zoom. Oh, okay. But it seems I'm at 102%, but I'm at 140 in my browser. Okay, so zoom is not working. I can add layer, delete layer, add layer, rename them. I can move them. Blending modes. Yeah, are they working? Not, oh, I'm on layer 4. Let's put it back on top. Yeah, there's not a lot blending modes, but they are working. So that's cool. Opacity of the layer, that works fine. Blur options, brightness, contrast. And for some reason, there's a rotation tool. So these are the two Photoshop versions that we came up with today. Not gonna lie, Gemini takes the win by a large margin. There's more functions, there's more features. Most of them work, some don't, but almost all of them didn't work on the Grok version. So that's a win for Gemini. Tell me which one you like better. I think personally it's an easy pick, but let me know in the comment which one you like better. click the hype button, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in another video.